Reese and John Stevenson are our officials. Fred Smith for Briarcrest, Cam Swearingen for Webb, and it is the Saints to get it first to get us underway in Cookeville. Here's Fred Smith. It all runs through him. The back cut to Rogers, just like in yesterday's game winner. That's exact. Smith around the free throw line to then the back cutting Landon Rogers. Here's Alex Leaf, then it's 3-2 Webb.
This is...
Andrew Story is in for him for now. Here's Parker Pounds. The J.D. Donaldson has been an emerging player for them down the stretch this year. Smith. Now Daniel Tolles. Cut off. Story gets the three.
Good action under control. Little knocked down a three-point shot.
And if shots like that are going to go down for Briarcrest for the supporting cast of Fred Smith, that's a huge sign for the... Smith is always eyes up. He's got 5 assists per game for his average to go with the 21 points. Terrific passer. Very unselfish player. Pounds on the weave. Got it.
Floater in the middle of the floor. Great touch.
7-5 Saints. Here's Swearingen. Several D1 visits for him already, only a junior. That list is going to grow for Swearingen. Alex Leaf, 5 in green, getting Division I interest. Here's Pompey, and he got it down.
What a great finish with the...
Tolles got cut off. Now Smith puts it on the deck, lost it. Good hands by Alex Leaf. Pompey. Out to Swearingen. You bet.
2 for 2 from the three-point line. His defender's going to have to stay close. Still happens to hit the rim first. Great out-of-bounds play.
Here's Smith. Nice feed into Tolles, and he's met at the rim by Leaf. And a foul called.
For Daniel Towers right there.
And he looks pretty on that one. His percentage on the year in a hard-fought game, 44-42. Got that one as it gets. Lentz for 3. Rebounded. Grabbed by Shavar Young. The Clemson football commit in off the bench. Lentz got that one.
See basket, shoot ball. That's what he's doing here.
Not long after the Knoxville Webb girls won the title, the Knoxville Webb boys are going for it. They're up 13-9 inside of 3 minutes. Good look for Story. Yes!
Knocked down, right back at you. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do basketball better than you.
They are 9 for 13 combined shooting, and that's not going to stop with Alex Leaf. Torres, a sophomore, in off the bench. Here's Fred Smith going to work, and there's his first basket of the game.
The one and only Fred Smith.
Pounds into Smith. He's going to score every time on that.
Great play right there.
Shavar Young, 4-star Clemson football commit. He guarded Ensworth's star junior guard Jonathan Sanderson yesterday. And there's an and one. Houston Torres.
A great way to avoid the foul. Avoid the defender right there. Got himself up in the air. A little bit of hang time.
His right pinky finger taped up a little bit more than they did before. Torres gets the and one. Now Pounds on the cut. Lost it. And now Webb can play for one if they want.
That's just inadvertent. Not being strong with the basketball. Gives up a turnover.
Torres from the top. Yes!
Knoxville comes down quickly and make him pay at the buzzer.
Knox Webb, 33 and Jalen Pompey, double team. Finds Swearingen. Pompey around the middle to the corner for Torres. And his big game continues.
Hand down, man down.
Webb School is to have a sophomore like Torres coming off the bench. And he's already got 9 points. Pounds into Toles for the slam.
Execution.
So for Briarcrest, that's a good thing. It's 1 on each player then. Not the second one on Toles. Out of the corner. Webb hits another 3. That's Luton.
Passing the ball on time.
Basketball championship. Landon Rogers, 5 in white. Fred Smith to Toles. Hesitation move. Toles missed it. Look at Smith come in and clean it up.
He's active. Strong body.
Only a junior.
One of the most coveted players in the state.
Swearingen. Now Fred Smith, the number 4 ranked player in Tennessee in next year's class. Pounds hits the fadeaway.
Pounds is going to get...
His father, according to John Harrington, not as much.
That means Fred Smith got all the tricks. All the tricks.
So does Owen Lentz, who's got 8 points now. There goes Rogers. Now to Smith. Size mismatch. Out to right. Got it.
Great screen. Great pass. Kick out to the open shot.
They've got it down to a 5-point difference now. Luton in and out. Smith all over the rebound. His 3rd board of the game. And he's going to run point.
Briarcrest playing fast. They absolutely have to set good screens. If they will set good screens, they'll get these shots all night long.
Violation. 5 seconds for Pompey. A 3. Short on it. Loose ball. Pounds beyond half court. Misses. And that will take us to halftime. His normal lockdown D without picking up a foul. He's guarding Donaldson right now.
That's going to change things drastically for Knox Webb.
Smith got his man in the air. Picked up by Pompey. Picked up by Swearingen. And he traveled. Traveling against Fred Smith.
There are no replays in high school basketball, so they can't go back and look at it.
Shavar Young to tip in on the Pompey miss. And Webb is up by 4. Briarcrest had closed the first half with a 6-0 run to make it a 2-point game. Smith doubled right away. The kick out. Pounds scores.
Great job playing off of the... Now, with the score being tight, you see Knox Webb uncharacteristically getting out of their offense. That's showing that Briarcrest is getting to them. All game, they've not been the team to go one-on-one. But then as the pressure hits, sometimes they get uncharacteristic.
The back cut. Pounds scores again. Boy, they are so good.
There.
The foul is on Torres, his first, not on Young. Here's Young with a steal. Looking for somebody. It's Torres, the sophomore, to Swearingen. Mid-range, yes.
Got it.
Missed it. Swearingen grabs the rebound. All 7 players who played for Webb have scored. Pompey has 4.
Pompey has got to be one of the... Or will it be someone new?
Jalen Pompey gets cut off. Can't go inside to Leaf, who is in there with the 3 fouls, 5 in green. Pompey gets it back, looking for a lane. Daniel Toles says no, sir.
There are no screens, so there's no space. They have to do a better job of setting screens for these guards.
Toles, the back cut, they love that. Bread and butter of the offense. Rogers scores. Ricky Norris was upset on that last loose ball. He thought there should have been a foul against the Saints. Here's Smith, inside, yes.
Big time move right there by Fred Smith. He's only got 6.5 minutes left. He wants another championship.
Tied at 36. Pompey right back to Leaf. Throw it home.
Pompey, Pompey, Pompey.
Here's the Mr. Basketball finalist. Going to work and scoring.
Showing you every bit of why.
Boy, whatever school he chooses in the next 12 months is going to get a good one.
They're going to get a star in the making.
Smith, blocking foul. He thought he drew the charge. Might have been too deep, we'll see, but that was close. And Leaf got it.
While you're here, young fella, shaking things up a little bit.
Relentless defense by Shavar Young. Trapping in the backcourt. 1 point lead for Webb and the ball. Swearingen, huge three.
Big time players make big time plays.
About 4 or 5 mismatches that they can create because they're so balanced. It's just 2 different styles based on the threat level of the offense. Both teams have had a great day offensively. Right now it's a 4-point game, and Alex Leaf adds to it for Webb. And they'll inbound with J.D. Donaldson. The sophomore into Smith. One-on-one in the corner with Leaf. Now they come with a double. Open look, Donaldson. In and out.
But you see how he hesitated on that 3-point shot? That takes you out of your rhythm. You make more of those shots if you shoot that on the catch.
Briarcrest trying to rip it away. Toles got a hand in there. Here's Swearingen, bottom of the well.
Big time 3-point basket right there. High school basketball. Briarcrest has got to come up and force Knox Webb to play faster and make decisions.
Lentz, that might be the dagger. 12-0 run.
That just might be. It's going to be very difficult for them to create quick opportunities.
Rogers, Briarcrest has not scored in about 4.5 minutes. And the Saints have to go into overplay and foul mode. Lentz, why not?
Same spot, same result. 3-point shot for Lentz in the corner.
Off the mark for Rogers. Rebound Pompey. And with a minute to go, what was a tie game about 5 minutes ago is turning into a rout for the Spartans. And a foul in the backcourt by J.D. Donaldson. And the Spartans know they're on their way to the schools.
There's no just one person. They do it by committee. And obviously at the head of the snake you have
Pompey and Swearingen, Lentz, Leaf, only one senior in Pompey to a single team in the state of Tennessee. They'll be 34-2. The only losses to a team out of Florida and a team out of North Carolina. They beat a really good Ensworth team yesterday by 18.
Well, the score doesn't necessarily tell the whole story for what happened over the course of this game, because this was not a dominant performance. However, this was a great team effort by Knox Webb Both teams played.
In the semifinals, that same thing happened the year before. This year, nobody is getting in the way of the Webb School. Fred Smith making a lot of noise late as he is. Rogers into Smith on the logo. He wants the step back three. Off the mark, 5 seconds left.
And that's gonna do it.
Pompey up to Lentz, and the #1 team all year in the class finishes #1. 20 wins in a row for the Spartans of Knoxville Webb, and the gold ball is theirs.
They are and have earned this championship. I'm telling you, they are so well coached, so good. This was a great basketball game to watch for every coach in the state, for every player in the state. There's a lot to be learned from the way in which this game got